Hey there, how's it going? It is your muscle building coach, Lee Hayward, and I'm just cluing up a workout down in the home gym, and thought I'd throw on the camera and cover this quick Ask Lee video Q&A. Today's question was sent in by Kevin. Kevin is a member of the Total Fitness Bodybuilding Inner Circle Coaching Club, and he was wondering how to go about following a bulking diet without gaining body fat. You know, how do you go about keeping your body fat to a minimum while you're bulking? And one thing you need to realize is it's kind of inevitable whenever you bulk, meaning whenever you gain muscular body weight, that you're going to gain some body fat in the process. I mean, even if you kept your body fat percentage the same, let's just say you start off, I'll just pluck some numbers from here. Let's say you're 180 pounds at 10% body fat, and you bulk to 200 pounds and you keep 10% body fat. Well, just the fact that you are bigger also means you've gained more body fat, because 10% of 200 is 20, whereas 10% of 180 is 18. So just the fact of gaining size and keeping your body fat percentage the same, you're inevitably going to gain body fat in the process. You know, it's not all going to be pure lean muscle mass that you're gaining when you bulk up. Now, that would be a perfect bulk if you could do that, you know, gain X amount of weight and keep your body fat exactly the same. But chances are, whenever you do bulk, you're probably going to increase your body fat percentage somewhat in the process. Now, you don't want to get sloppy fat, but it's just inevitable. You're eating higher calories, you're gaining weight. It's inevitable that some of that weight is going to be excess body fat. But you can take precautions to minimize that fat gain. And one of the best things that you can do to follow a clean bulk is treat your bulking just like you would a fat loss cutting diet. The only difference is you're going to be in a slight caloric surplus. That's it. So I mean, just think of it from a bodybuilding point of view, especially I'm referring to people who compete in bodybuilding competitions, competitive bodybuilders, competitive physique competitors, or whatever. When they diet for competition, they're very meticulous. You'll see them, they're super strict with their training. They're super strict with their nutrition, you know, eating 6 meals a day, everything planned out. They're super strict with their cardio, super strict with their whole lifestyle. They're taking their supplements, going to bed on time. Everything is very regimented because they're so focused. They've got a mission and a purpose. They're not training for the hell of it. They have a goal and a deadline, and they want to maximize every moment they can to get in their best contest shape. If you take that mentality, that consistency, and that willpower, determination, whatever the heck you want to call it, all those attributes, and you apply it to a bulking diet, you can make really good progress and maximize your clean bulk without gaining a lot of body fat in the process. So follow a strict meal plan. You know, your 6 meals a day or whatever works for you. I'm just throwing out some typical suggestions that most bodybuilders follow. But a typical, 6 meal a day, regimented meal plan where you have it written down that this is what I eat for breakfast, this is what I eat for lunch, this is what I eat for dinner, this is my pre-workout, post-workout, this is all those meals planned out, written down, and you stick to that, and make sure that at the end of the day that your macros all add up and that you're in a slight caloric surplus, say 500 calorie per day surplus. And stick to a clean bodybuilding lifestyle. If you do that, along with regular cardio, it's unlikely that you're going to gain a lot of body fat in the process of bulking up. The majority of your gains are going to be lean muscle gains. The problem that a lot of people make when it comes to a bulking diet is they just think of more food, and not always more clean food. They just think I'm bulking, so I'm going to eat whatever. And cardio is usually just thrown out the window. They say, I'm bulking, I don't want to do cardio. I don't want to waste any calories. I just want to eat, and do as little activity as possible. And that's why people end up usually gaining a hell of a lot more body fat than they do lean mass when they follow a a bro school bulking. I was going to say an old school bulking, but that's a bro school bulking program. You don't want to do that. You want to follow a clean bodybuilding style program. So treat it just like you're going to diet down for a bodybuilding competition. The only difference is you're going to bump up your calories a bit, primarily in the form of clean, starchy carbohydrates, and make sure that you're in a caloric surplus. So you're still going to do cardio. You're still going to eat consistent meals throughout the day. You're still going to have, measure out your food portions and all this kind of stuff, just the same as if you were dieting for fat loss. You're going to be very regimented with all that stuff. The only difference is now, instead of being in a slight caloric deficit for fat loss, you're in a slight caloric surplus for growing. If you do that, then I can almost guarantee that you're going to make lean gains, a hell of a lot leaner than the typical, just seafood, eat food, bulk up diet, where you're just slamming back whatever it is, be it, it could be burgers and fries or pizza or whatever, just trying to get the calories in because you're bulking. I mean, if you do that, then it's inevitable that you're just going to get fat. But if you take this bodybuilding approach, I use that mentality, the pre-contest bodybuilding approach, just make sure that you're in a caloric surplus rather than a caloric deficit, then you're going to see much better gains from your bulking program. So there you go. Hopefully this helps answer your question, Kevin. If you have any comments, feedback, suggestions, go ahead, post those down in the comment section below. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and stay tuned for my next one coming soon. Take care. Over and out.